I'm interested in the difference between the sexes on standardized reading score. So I'm going to start off by getting a visual with a histogram, and my panel is going to split apart the differences. So basically each variable by sex, which will one for male, one for female, I can get the output on reading scores. And I'm going to title that Reading Score Distributions by Sex. And let's give that a whirl. And that gives me a nice side-by-side here. And just looking at it, and I believe ones are males, twos are females, we see the same thing in math happening. There's more males on the higher and on the lower, and less in the middle. That's what it looks like on first glance. So I'm going to put this in the report, and I'm also going to go ahead and just grab the Explorer for the next step. In this case, we call the sex, the nominal variable, a factor. And then we go grab the reading score, and that would be a dependent. So I'll click OK here, and we get some output. Whoops, I didn't mean to do you don't need the stem and leaf plots. The descriptives table is the main thing you need there. Okay, I've copied these in a real quick summary of what I just said. On step 11, you don't really have to say anything, but things I might be interested in. So by the way, I had to check that ones are males and twos are females. So I do see that I have just a hair more females than I do males in this data set, but almost equal. And I can already see that the mean of the males, the average score for the males, is slightly lower than the average score for the females. But at this point, I don't know if that's a significant difference or if it's just what I'm seeing in the sample. And the difference there is am I confident enough that these females are scoring higher enough than these males? So confident that I'm willing to say that for the 3 million students nationwide, it's true that the females in general probably would score better on a standardized reading test than the males. So I can clearly see it's true here for these 16,000 students. The question is it such a strong difference there that I'm willing to say that this is probably true for an entire population of 3 million students of this age group? And that's what we're going to do here in this independent samples t-test.